Oohalu Gusagusalade is a 2014 Telugu romantic comedy written and directed by Telugu actor Srinivas Avasarala, marking his debut as a director. The film, produced by Korrapati and Rajani Korrapati on Vaaraahi Chalana Chitram banner, featured Naga Shourya, Rashi, Khanna and Srinivas Avasarala in the lead roles. The film was an adaptation of a 19th-century French play named Cyrano de Bergerac and revolves around a young and selfish girl Prabhavati and two men Venky and Uday who love her. Kalyani Koduri composed the soundtrack and the background score for the film, while Venkat C, Dileep and Kiran Ganti provided the cinematography and editing for the film. The film's principal photography commenced in October 2013 and the film was extensively shot in the locales of Hyderabad and Vishakhapatnam. After aggressive promotion, a film released worldwide on June 20, 2014. Upon release, a film received positive reviews and went on to become a big hit. Plot: Venkate's Vaaraahi aka Venky works at UBTV and his aim is to become a newsreader like his father Murthy. Murthy discontinued his work as a newsreader in Doordarshan after entry of new channels and a paralysis attack. However, Venky is unable to reach his target and he has a strong contender in the race for his dream job in Vimanarao. Meanwhile, for the past 4 years, Venky is stuck working as an anchor for shopping advertisements at UBTV. Moreover, his overbearing boss Uday Bhaskar aka Uday is jealous of Venky as Venky can easily communicate with girls, whereas Uday is extremely awkward in his interactions with the opposite sex. Therefore, he turns a roadblock in Venky's aim to become a newsreader. After rejecting many marriage proposals, Uday agrees to marry a dentist Sarisha after seeing her photograph given by his marriage broker. After their first meet, Sarisha wants to meet Uday again for understanding him better. Since Uday is not good at communication with women, he takes the help of Venky and seeks his advice. Based on her preferences, Venky gives some suggestions to Uday at a bowling alley. While returning to their homes, Uday asks Venky about his comfortable approach towards girls and asks Venky if he has any past love experiences. Venky narrates his love story. In 2009, Venky went to Vishakhapatnam for summer vacation and he met a Delhi-based 19-year-old girl, Prabhavati aka Prabha. Prabha has also come for a vacation to Vizag for peace of mind as her parents are going through a divorce in Delhi. Venky and Prabha meet in a movie theatre and come to know that they reside in the same apartment complex. Venky develops a crush on her, but he is advised not to take any hasty steps by his uncle and aunt. Venky and Prabha develop a good friendship, and when Venky starts developing much stronger feelings for her, his uncle asks him to list at least 10 reasons why he loves her. He writes 100 reasons in a book and sings them all together once. On the birthday of Prabha, Venky takes her out to a nice dinner and proposes to her. She replies that though she likes him and treats him as her best friend, she cannot accept his proposal as she is only 19 and can't take such a big decision at that age. She asks him to continue their friendship and they can take a decision later. Venky is offended and reacts, telling her that he is new to Delhi culture with flirtatious and temporary relationships. Annoyed, she leaves the restaurant and Venky's efforts to apologize to her fail completely as she leaves for Delhi the next day. After Venky narrates his story, both Venky and Uday say goodbye to each other and part for the night. Next morning, Uday and Sarisha meet and all attempts by Uday to impress her fail. She decides to seek another alliance and to choose the best between the two. Then, Uday and his broker decide to send Venky's photograph as the new bridegroom. The plan is to portray him as a wastrel and Uday as a good friend, so that Sarisha accepts Uday. Venky is forced to act as per the plan under the threat that he will be dismissed from his job and his career will be ruined if he fails to do so. Uday also offers him a job as a newsreader in UBTV if he obeys the former's orders. Venky obliges and visits a temple next morning where he is scheduled to meet Sarisha. Here, he realizes that Sarisha is none other than Prabha, his former muse. To avoid an uncomfortable situation, Venky enlists the help of Guru Murthy aka Guru, a NRI who befriends Venky during the temple visit. Venky persuades Guru to pose as the prospective bridegroom, so that Prabha can reject him and go back to Uday. When Prabha reaches home, she comes to know that bridegroom was Venky and not Korrapati. She wants to meet Venky and propose to him as she grew to cherish their relationship over the past few years. Next day, Uday and Venky sit in a coffee shop where Uday gives Venky a Bluetooth device and a smartphone for communication. Using that, Uday plans to seek Venky's real-time help while conversing with Prabha. When Uday goes to bring the phone's charger, Prabha meets Venky and proposes to him. Before Venky can respond, Uday reaches the location and Venky runs into washroom along with the phone's charger. Via Bluetooth, Venky helps Uday converse eloquently with Prabha. The conversation of Uday and Prabha ends with a decision to meet at 7 p.m. at a hotel the next Friday for dinner. When Uday leaves, Venky comes back and he agrees to meet her at 9 p.m. on the same Friday near Necklace Road. During the dinner, Uday wants to give a love letter to Prabha and Venky pens it in the form of a poem which can be sung as a song. Uday speaks to Prabha while seeking guidance from Venky via Bluetooth, and when she is about to leave, he gives her the love letter. She reads it during her journey to Necklace Road and is impressed. When she meets Venky at Necklace Road and proposes to him, he rejects her and she leaves dejected. Next night, Uday goes to Prabha's house with a bouquet when she is about to spend a little quality alone time. But this time, neither Venky's phone signals work, nor his phone's battery has sufficient charging. Thus, Uday can seek Venky's help only for a few moments, and when the phone call ends, Uday proposes to Prabha on the spur of the moment and tries to present her a ring. The plan backfires and Prabha asks Uday to leave her house. After leaving the house, Uday enlists the help of Venky again and sings a song praising her beauty. She is impressed and agrees to marry Uday. When Prabha wears the ring given by Uday, Venky is dejected and leaves home. At home, Venky is advised by his mother that Uday is using him as a scapegoat. She advises him to resign from his job and win back Prabha. When Venky reaches the office next morning, his colleague Kalyani tells him that he is selected as the newsreader for the evening news bulletin. He goes to Uday's chamber and submits his resignation. When he is about to leave Venky's office to meet Prabha, Uday beats him up and ties him to a chair and covers his mouth with a tape. Then, Uday selects Vamana Rao as the evening bulletin newsreader. However, Kalyani, who saw Venky entering Uday's chamber, doubts Uday and Prabha meet up at a shopping mall and start to watch UBTV's first ever news bulletin. Venky at Uday's chamber causes a fire in the room with a cigarette lighter to garner attention and is rescued. Kalyani sends him to read the telecast, and when he is visible on screen, his parents and his uncle and aunt at Vishakhapatnam are happy for him. He then reveals the whole truth and proposes to Prabha, telling her that he visited Vishakhapatnam every summer vacation since he met her, though she never returned. Before Uday can stop Prabha from leaving him, he is attacked by Guru, who locks him up in a restroom at the shopping mall. With the help of Guru, Prabha reaches UBTV office, and after a small quarrel, Venky and Prabha unite. Before Uday can fire Venky, he is stopped by his father. Because of all these developments, the TRPs of UBTV cross TV9 and Venky becomes highly popular. Uday makes Venky the newsreader of Evening Bulletin, and he assigns Vamana Rao to tell shopping. The film ends with Venky helping Uday in flirting with a girl using Bluetooth communication. Cast: Naga Shourya as N. Venkatswara Rao aka Venky, Rashi Khanna as Sarisha Prabhavati aka Prabha, Srinivas Avasarala as Uday Bhaskar aka Uday, Harish Koyalagundla as Guru Murthy aka Guru, Posani Krishna Murali as Vamana Rao, Prithviraj as marriage broker, Kalyani Koduri as black ticket seller. Production: After working in few Telugu films since 2008, actor Srinivas Avasarala, who holds a diploma in writing at UCLA, wanted to direct a film. In an interview he said that he wanted to start a small-budget venture that can be easily executed. To this end, he chose the main conflict point of the famous French play Cyrano de Bergerac and prepared a story. Srinivas made umpteen attempts to find a producer for this project. Finally, Korrapati agreed to produce the film. A film was officially launched on September 9, 2013 at Hyderabad as production number 3 of Vaaraahi Chalana Chitram. While Srinivas Avasarala made his directorial debut with this film, Naga Shourya was selected to play the lead role. This film was supposed to be his debut too, though his succeeding film Chandmama Kathalu released first. He went to the audition when Vaaraahi Chalana Chitram issued a casting call to give his final try as an actor after trying for almost 4.5 years. He was selected after portraying a comedy scene narrated by the director of Telugu NRI Venkat C. Dileep, an alumnus of Savannah College of Art and Design and a camera assistant in a few Hollywood projects, was selected as the cinematographer of the film by Srinivas Avasarala on the recommendation of a common friend Rajani. This project marked his debut in Telugu cinema. Kalyani Koduri was selected as the music director of the film and the recording of the song started on October 1, 2013. After rejecting 40 to 50 titles, the title Oohalu Gusagusalade, the title of a song from the N.T. Rama Rao film Bandipottu, was selected. After the makers watched Madras Cafe, they approached Rashi Khanna, who played the role of Ruby Singh, the wife of Major Vikram Singh played by John Abraham in that film, for the role of the female lead. About her selection, she said, "They called me for a narration. Initially I thought it would be more of a dancing role with little scope for acting. When I went down for the narration, I was excited to find that the film revolves around the girl who was there in practically every scene." She said that her role was selfish, egoistic and stubborn, which she claimed to be very different from what she was. She added, "Except that she's from Delhi, my real-life persona has nothing in common with the role I played in the film. Initially, when I heard the script, I kept wondering why Prabhavati behaves in a certain manner, and throughout the shooting process, Srinivas Avasarala kept justifying Prabhavati's actions because she comes with a lot of emotional baggage." Since the character of Prabhavati is a fan of Muhammad Rafi, Srinivas brought his own collection of old books and cassettes to fill the frame for a particular scene in the film, as they were not available in the market. Srinivas Avasarala played the role of a CEO of a TV channel in the film. Though Korrapati did not want him to act in this film, he later agreed to Srinivas's inclusion after seeing the rushes of the scenes shot in his absence. The filming started in October 2013 and took place in Hyderabad and Vishakhapatnam with the use of limited resources and low budget. Because of the same reason, lot of close-up scenes were shot and the set properties in the background were changed so that each frame would look different, as they did not have enough money to fill the entire frame with such properties. The cinematographer said that there were limited lights and they had to work hard to make the scenes appear natural using those lights during the shoot at Vishakhapatnam. Soundtrack: Kalyani Koduri was selected as the music director of the film, marking his first collaboration with Srinivas Avasarala. The recording of the song started at Hyderabad on October 1, 2013, with the first one being rendered by Srinivas even before the start of the film's production. Though Anantha Sriram was declared as the single-card lyricist of the film during the launch of the movie, the final version featured Anantha Sriram penning 2 of the 4 songs, while the remaining 2 being penned by Siravanella Sitaram Sastry. The audio was launched at Hyderabad in a promotional audio launch event on April 28, 2014 on Bell Records label. The soundtrack received positive response and were praised by the critics upon the film's release on June 20, 2014. Kalyani Koduri dedicated this soundtrack to music lovers on June 21, 2014 on the occasion of World Music Day by releasing a press note. Release: in early June 2014, the makers confirmed that the film would release on June 20, 2014 worldwide in theaters after being awarded with a Clean New certificate from Central Board of Film Certification. The distribution rights of Nizam, West, Guntur, Nellore and Bangalore were acquired by Suresh Movies. Vishakhapatnam and Krishna district distribution rights were acquired by Annapurna Distributions, East Region distribution rights were acquired by 14 Reels Entertainment and ceded region rights were bagged by NVR Cinema. The overseas theatrical distribution and screening rights were bagged by Scene Galaxy Incorporated, and the overseas theaters list was released by them on June 18, 2014. As a part of the film's promotion, 100 hoardings featuring the film's posters were used in Hyderabad alone, and posters were also used in various bus shelters and were used as bus stickers. The film released in 200 theaters worldwide on June 20, 2014. Reception: the film received positive reviews from critics. The Hindu gave a review stating the tussle between a man who, despite all the hand-holding, can make a mess of expressing his love, and the man who knows to charm his woman but is restricted by circumstances makes for an engaging watch. Well-written romantic comedies are rare in Telugu cinema. Oohalu Gusagusalade is an exception and a delight. The Times of India gave a review stating at a runtime of 143 minutes, Oohalu Gusagusalade has just about the right proportion of romance and comedy to call it a film which has its heart at the right place. It's undoubtedly one of the better feel-good romantic films in recent times, and rated the film 3.5/5. One India Entertainment gave a review stating though Oohalu Gusagusalade has simple storyline, Srinivas Avasarala has created fantastic screenplay. The director has good grip on the narration of the whole show. Overall, Oohalu Gusagusalade is a good romantic comedy entertainer and it will impress audience in A centers. Go watch it this weekend, and rated the film 3.5/5. Deccan Chronicle gave a review stating the climax scene and the comedy routines fall a bit flat, still this breezy romantic entertainer is breath of fresh air. After watching all the regular Maisler action films, you can watch this film for its clean comedy sans double-meaning dialogues, and rated the film 3.5/5. India Glitz gave a review stating Oohalu Gusagusalade is an almost flawlessly written screenplay supported by deft execution. It is a rom-com that is high on writing and imaginative in terms of presentation, and rated the film 3.25/5. Safai gave a review stating Oohalu Gusagusalade is told in lighter manner. It has good writing and crackling romantic scenes with soothing music. The film has good scripting with some witty lines. Overall it is comedy that saves the film. Apart from critics, prominent celebrities too lauded the film. National award-winning director S.S. Rajani and actor cum Hindupur MLA Nandamuri Balakrishna, actor N.T. Rama Rao Jr. praised the film's director and producer for their efforts. Venkat C. Dileep's cinematography was praised by award-winning cinematographers K.K. Senthilkumar and P.G. Vinda. While K.K. Senthilkumar appreciated the beach song for its colors and texture, P.G. Vinda appreciated the night photography. References. External links: Oohalu Gusagusalade at the Internet Movie Database.